I mean, outside the music, Woody had a reputation.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, you talked about how these days the internet detectives kind of make these little mini documentaries and they kind of tie in the lyrics to the actual events, because he wasn't doing interviews and stuff like that. So you didn't really know the behind the scenes, but you knew some of the behind the scenes. Like, how accurate were his lyrics compared to what he was really living?
He was accurate. He was a firm believer is I'm not going to rap about no bullshit. You know what I mean? He was definitely illustrating his lifestyle.
Okay, so you do Northern Exposure Volume 5,
mm-hmm.
and that really puts you kind of on people's radar.
For sure.
And then you start putting out your own music.
Yeah.
Independently?
Yeah, everything independently.
How was that process?
I just been one of those people that never wanted to, I hate asking people for things. I didn't want to be a leech. I've always been independent. I've always been a boss. I always know how to make my own money. And I just needed opportunity to see the process of it. And you don't know how it's going to go. When you put something out, you don't know how the market's going to respond. It could go one way or the other. But fortunately, when I dropped, and also having the backing of Woody, you know, and being tied in with, you know, a lot of real solid individuals, it just helped me, you know, it just helped me take off. So seeing there's opportunity there, I was like, let's invest and build, you know, put some time and money into this, man. So I built a little studio. Me and Kev would go in there. Kev would just make the beats. I would get features, and we just did an album, man. Like literally. So I went back to had worked things out with moms, you know, trying to get my life right, man. Went back. It's like, all right, you can build a studio here. We built the studio at the house. That was like the kick it spot, literally. Like Wood was there chilling. The Jacket was there because he was on my first album, like on 2 or 3 songs. All the Mob Figures, A-Wax, everybody locally that was prominent would just pull up to the house, man, and we just vibe out and kick it. 30 homies chilling out front, and I was knocking out my album, man. You know what I mean? And damn, it did pretty good out there. You know, locally, it was just taking off. You know.
Well, like you said, Woody put you on Northern Exposure Volume 5 in 2003. Over the next few years, you guys became close?
Yeah, we actually became real good friends. Yeah, kind of being one of my, you know, one of the homies you talk to on the phone and tap in with on a regular type of homie.
I mean, was it just music, or when Woody had other problems, you would involve yourself in that as well?
I mean, if you're a friend of mine, it gets deeper than anything. Yeah. And I'm gonna be honest with you, we barely did music. As much as we kicked it, we only did a few songs. Like, I didn't really ask him for much. I had him come a few times we kicked it, we did songs. Other times we were just kicking it, partying, having a good time. And I didn't really, all the stuff that he was rapping about, he went through was way before my time. I came along. So I wasn't involved, or that wasn't transpiring during the time we kicked it. It was more the music hype and on that chapter of his life. You know what I mean? More the having a good time partying. Now, a couple of little things might have happened here and there, but, you know, obviously nothing I'm going to speak on. But yeah, the crazy part, all the stuff he was going through, I wasn't around at that time. You know, he was 9 years older than me, mind you.
Well, then 2007, Woody passes away.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just like a cloud of mystery around what happened. They're saying that he died by suicide.
Yeah.
Do you believe that?
To an extent. Yeah.
Right. Some people say that he took his own life out in Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
Other people say that, you know, he drank himself into like a real depression. I guess there was a story of a murder that happened, a guy named Gabriel Snoop Roberson, who's serving life in prison. And I guess Woody felt some level of guilt over that whole situation. You know what I'm talking about? And so this is why you get this weird type of, you know.
I mean, you can watch the documentaries. I'm sure you've seen, there's a bunch of stuff on YouTube about it. But anybody who listens to Wood's music, this is stuff that's publicly known. Yeah, you know, Snoop is doing time, and I don't know Snoop. I never met him. I communicated with him a couple times through other people, shot up some dough and stuff like that. But I don't know, never met him. But I know he's doing time for something he didn't do. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Wood Wood was a good-hearted dude, but he would do anything for his people type of person. You know what I'm saying? So whatever was eating him alive was eating him alive. You know what I'm saying? But I don't believe it was just one of those, oh, I'm tired, depressed, and I don't believe it was one of those things. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna keep it transparent. It's a mystery to me too. So I can't sit there. I could just only speculate on certain things. I will say Wood was, you know, me and him were still communicating. He was still my brother to the end. When he passed, he did know and understand that I was still in his corner. You know, he was in a different mind frame, not knowing who to trust type of shit. But yeah, bro, it's just a mystery. It's weird. I can't even explain it. It's just weird. You know, he was up there. He segregated himself. He was with people that, who knows who, you know, their intentions, and there's a lot of mystery on my end too, brother.